U.S. House Foreign Affairs Committee Chairman Michael McCall claimed on Tuesday that some unidentified drones spotted above New York and New Jersey were quote unquote spy drones from China. The U.S. media described his remarks as bombshell, quote unquote. He rushed to label the unidentified drones as quote unquote Chinese spy drones, despite officials from the Biden administration having previously insisted that many of the aircraft were innocent commercial drones. What is happening? Why this hype? Let's take a look at this video from Fox News. But before I do that, just to remind you, most of my viewers are not subscribed. If you're one of them, consider subscribing because we give you the facts, the truth, unlike what they want you to believe through their Western media mouthpiece, where they fake news all the time. Again, consider subscribing.
Welcome back. Now to China. At least 17 U.S. military bases near Chinese-owned farmland, reportedly seeing a surge in drone activity and sightings in recent weeks. The sightings happening near bases in Hawaii and installations in Utah, California, Maine, and Florida. House Foreign Affairs Committee Chairman Michael McCall has been warning about the drones in focus these last couple of weeks. He says they're from China.
Okay, he doesn't have any proof. He doesn't have any evidence. He's just smearing China, according to most of the media reporting. Because what U.S. wants its citizen is that they should know that Chinese product, Chinese devices, Chinese drone, Chinese TikTok, they're harmful, they're risk to national security. They want to find an excuse to ban everything about China that they want to ban. Of course, they cannot ban everything from China because then everything will just go up, the price will go up, inflation will rise in the States. But they want to control the narrative, and they also want to control the Chinese market, how they come into the United States.
My judgment, based on my experience, is that those that are over our military sites are adversarial and most likely are coming from the People's Republic of China. Communist China is very good at this stuff, and we know they bought land around military bases. This would be very consistent with their policy over the last couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have any proof. You don't hold your argument. You think that these are Chinese spy drones. You think, therefore, your constituents, your people, American people should believe whatever you say. I mean, right now they're talking about banning TikTok. And it looks like to me Trump will not let that happen. But right now, perhaps this is why they're staging this big drama to make a point or to get the justification of banning Chinese TikTok and other Chinese devices. Now, what gets even more funnier is this. In 2023, the beginning of 2023, they used, yes, America, they used fighter jets to shoot down Chinese spy drones. Chinese spy drones. Can you believe this? They use fighter jets for that. How much money they spend? Millions to just shoot down these Chinese drones from coming from wherever. We do not even know. We have absolutely no clue. But these lawmakers, they're claiming that these are Chinese, must be Chinese spy drones, all the while providing absolutely zero evidence. Take a look at Fox Business, how they're sensationalizing this particular Chinese drone incident.
Alabama Senator Tommy Tuberville was with me this week. He weighed in on this yesterday. Watch this. Are we buying drones still from DJI, a Chinese drone maker?
Oh, we're buying drones from China. There's no doubt about that. I talked to a drone maker the other day, and basically I said, why are we buying drones from China? They have better technology, Maria, than what we have that handles a lot of the technology parts, like that works with different type of materials, different type of plastics. They make them cheaper, but they make them better. Our technology is way, way behind, and I guess that's the reason we're buying them from them. But again, that's something else that needs to be discussed with armed services, both the House and the Senate.
Yeah, your technology, US's technology, in terms of Chinese drones and all that, is falling behind. Well, no, that is not an excuse. This is just so lame to say something like that. I mean, US, we already know the technology they have, maybe not as good as you want it to be when it comes to drone technology of China, but they have other technologies where they're way ahead of China. And now they're creating this fear somehow Chinese is gonna companies and all this drone and Chinese government, they're gonna take over United States. This is nothing but a laughing stock, and this is what Fox News also they want us to believe. Take a listen a little bit more.
Joining me now is the Gatestone Institute Senior Fellow. He is author of Plan Red, China's Project to Destroy America. Gordon Chang back with us. Gordon, I find this stunning that we are still buying drones from China, and here we are trying to guess what the drones in the sky are that we're all talking about for the last couple of weeks. My guess is, and I've been saying this, that it is communist China. Your reaction?
It certainly is communist China for many of these drones, maybe even a majority of them. You know, the increased tempo of these drone flights against our military bases is occurring at the same time as there's increased frequency of incursions and attempted incursions of these bases by Chinese and other nationals. Really, what is occurring here is that they are preparing to attack the United States from American soil.
Wow, unbelievable. You see some drones in the sky and you conclude by saying we will be attacked very, very soon. China is so stupid, Iran is so stupid that they will give you a clear signal before they attack your country. Are you kidding me? Like, who are these so-called experts on Fox Business? I have absolutely no clue. Listen to him, because the more you listen to him, the more you think you'll be convinced that these people are delusional. They have absolutely no clue what they're talking about, not providing evidence at all.
I don't know why we need an engraved invitation from Beijing. It's clear what's going to happen. We are going to get hit, and we're not taking the necessary precautions to protect these bases and to protect the American people.
Well, I mean,
we are gonna get hit. Like, he made it absolutely clear to all American people that, guys, wait, just embrace yourself, get into a brace position, duck underneath your desk and hide under your bed, and maybe go to some place and never come back. Oh my God, this is dangerous. Chinese drones, Chinese attack, they're coming. This is going to be happening the next few hours. Oh my God, it's panicking. I mean, this is how laughing stock they have become. The U.S. media, the Western media, and this politician and this so-called expert, absolutely delusional.
there's also, I mean, a weakened situation to admit. I mean, you know, for the longest time, General Jack Keane has been telling us on this program repeatedly for years that we are outgunned, we are outmanned when you look at our Navy versus the Chinese Navy. I mean, the Pentagon released its 2024 China Military Power Report yesterday. It found that Beijing is increasing its military pressure on Taiwan. It's ramping up its aggression in the South China Sea. It's deepening its ties with Russia, and its crackdown on military corruption may have disrupted progress toward its 2027 modernization goal. China also growing its nuclear arsenal, adding at least 100 nuclear warheads to its stockpile over the past year, with 600 plus already in the arsenal. That number could grow to over 1,000 by 2030, Gordon. And yet there's no response ever from the Biden-Harris administration to Beijing's behavior. We allowed the spy balloon to traverse the country for a week before shooting it down. Why aren't they shooting down these drones in the air if they suspect they're from China?
Well, the reason they're not shooting them down is because they know, Biden administration, they know that these drones are not Chinese drones. Come on, wrap your head around it. It's so easy. These are not Chinese drones. These are hobbyist drones. These are for commercial purposes. These are from the Fed. These are anything but from China and Russia and Iran. Don't make things up, please. Now, they talk about Chinese behavior, really? And they talk about China is creating chaotic situation in the States by sending these drones. How about United States sending millions and billions dollars worth of weapon to Taiwan to attack China or to defend an attack from China? Obviously, that's what they call it. Well, they have the right to defend themselves. China will attack, China will attack, China will attack. So take our weapon, give us money, millions and billions of dollars. The military industrial complex is sucking the Taiwanese blood out of them. But when they compare Chinese behavior, they really need to understand how they're behaving with Chinese government by threatening them through Taiwan every single day. They are deploying troops, they're sending money, they're doing these reconnaissance missions all the time over Chinese territories. And this Western, this media, they talk about their behavior, Chinese behavior, so bad, so rude, they're so dangerous, and we are giving Taiwan nothing. Like, we are just helping them to defend themselves, just like they are doing with Israel, which is they have the right to defend themselves. So any country, whoever this military industrial complex will send weapons to kill people, have the right to defend themselves. Other than that, if you're not buying weapon from this military industrial complex, you are a terrorist. Your behavior is very, very dangerous. How you are reacting, what you are doing is very, very suspicious. I mean, this Western media propaganda, they really need to shut up, because they are making it look U.S. as a laughing stock. They use fighter jet to shoot down balloons. They are now spreading all this fake news in the media about Chinese spy drones, Iranian spy drones. I mean, this is enough. Enough is enough. They're saying we're gonna get hit. Yeah, you're gonna get hit in the next few seconds. Crazy people.